Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Today we're going to talk about how to keep the immune system healthy. Really important here in March 2020. So when we keep our immune system healthy, we're less likely to have disease. So we're going to talk about the things that we can do to keep our immune system healthy. And we're going to start with A. A, you are adorable. Oh, no, wrong song. We're going to talk about A for ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid, I've heard about that before. Don't they call that vitamin C? Yes, vitamin C. But when I talk about vitamin C, people think I'm talking about some kind of supplement. Not talking about supplement here. We're talking about the real thing. And what's the food that you get ascorbic acid from? Most people know it's an orange. Could be a grapefruit. And you know, a lot of those drugs, those statin drugs, where people couldn't eat grapefruit, the newer drugs, you can eat grapefruit. So, you know, if you're a senior who's taking a statin because you have heart disease, take heart. You might be able to eat grapefruit. Check with your pharmacist on your statin. All right, so there's oranges and grapefruit in the winter. Now in the summer, we have strawberries, but strawberries haven't come out yet. Strawberries, and one of the ones I really like is bell pepper. Yes, bell pepper is an excellent source of ascorbic acid. The thing is, it's destroyed by heat and by light. Now, the orange is perfect because it has this perfect oilskin cover that protects all the ascorbic acid inside. So, don't cut it till you're ready to eat it. And then you can cut it, you can peel it, and you know what? The white part inside, that's got some important B vitamins that help you absorb the sugar in the orange. All right, so that's A, ascorbic acid. I didn't bring all the foods with me, but the next one is B. What's the one that everyone knows is high in potassium? That's right, B for bananas. Bananas. Bananas and whole grains and nuts all have B6. Now, we already talked about cruciferous vegetables, those in the cabbage family. So C stands for cruciferous vegetables. D stands for dark green leafy vegetables. And remember, I talked with you about the different kinds of kale. This is red kale, and this is called dino kale. It has some other things. And broccoli, that's also a green leafy vegetable. Remember, the deeper the green, the more nutrient. Now, if you've never eaten red kale, I just happen to have some here in my lunchbox. And it had, I'd cooked it with a little onion, and I probably put a little turmeric in it. But you can see that the water is kind of red. I put some vinegar in it this morning because I'm not going to cook it, heat it up again. I'm going to have it cold like a salad now. So I had it last night, hot, and then the leftover, I put vinegar in this morning and took it with me in my lunch, and it'll be yummy with a little vinegar like a salad. All right, so those are cruciferous vegetables, dark green. E stands for egg. Egg. Yeah, I do a whole thing just on eggs, but eggs are the highest biological value protein that exists. Then F stands for fatty fish. Fatty fish, like sardines, tuna, herring. And then G stands for garlic. I don't have any garlic with me today. Didn't really plan on this one, but I have most of them. Oh, we have the onion card. Garlic is in the family with onions. Yeah, they give us alliums. Alliums for onion. Alliums garlic and onions for allium. Oh, we want high fiber. So for my lunch today, I have some rice cakes. Brown rice cakes. High fiber. I'm not going to open them up because my hands aren't clean right now. I need to wash my hands before I eat. I'm going to have these rice cakes instead of, I might eat my walnuts, but I planned to have almond butter on my rice cakes. Almond butter, okay? That's good for protein, and these are high fiber whole grains. I stands for insoluble fiber. The rice is insoluble. The oats are soluble. You know, we do a whole talk just on oats. Oats are so important. Oh, rice cakes, they don't break. Wonderful. Okay. J is for juice. And I'm going to go back to the orange. A little juice is okay, but not more than a juice glass full. 4 to 6 ounces. It would take a lot of oranges to make a big 8-ounce glass of juice, and you'd be getting an awful lot of sugar with no fiber. And the white part, the connective part, and the white, that has important B vitamins that help you get that sugar into the Krebs cycle to use to go to your brain. Okay, so juice is okay, but the whole fruit is always better. And now we're going to talk about K. K, it's a vitamin. And where do we get it? Leafy green vegetables. Now, if you're someone who's taking a blood thinner, which is one of the drugs that many older people take, a blood thinner. In fact, you know, when I first started teaching this and I talked about leafy greens, I had this woman in my class and she goes, "Oh, you can't tell seniors to eat leafy greens because they're not supposed to eat leafy greens." And I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Because they take blood thinners." Huh. You're supposed to eat leafy green vegetables. You're supposed to eat this. But I could never convince her that because she thought if you were taking an anticoagulant that you didn't want foods that had vitamin K, which comes from the German for coagulant. And it's true that if you're taking a blood thinner, like you don't want to have a whole pile of leafy greens one day, getting a lot of K, and then the next day not get so much. You want to have the same amount every day. Here's a perfect serving, all right? This is about 3/4 of a cup. Remember, when we cook vegetables, they shrink down, okay? So this was more than this. Doesn't shrink too much. Okay. Then we want to have low-fat dairy products for calcium, B12, and protein. Now, it's very important as we get older that we maintain our protein. And dairy products not only give us protein, they give us calcium as well. And then M, we're going to go with meatless protein. Because meatless protein helps reduce homocysteine. That's a marker for heart disease. And then nuts. Here's Charlene's walnuts. And then remember, I'm having almond butter today on my rice cakes. So, well, you can have this much nuts, or you could have about this much almond butter. I figured I have about a serving left of almond butter today, and that's why I just carried it around with me so I could have it. I had it in my little refrigerated case, keep it cold, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to eat it today anyway. I'm going to have it on my rice cakes. All right, so that's almond butter. That's in nuts. And then O stands for olive oil and avocado, which are both rich in monounsaturated fat. Olive oil. Remember, that was Popeye's girlfriend, olive oil? Avocado. We'll start with, it ends with an O, so we'll put it there in the O for good for monounsaturated. And then we're going to go to P for phytonutrients. That's what we were talking about before, all the colors of the rainbow, the phytonutrients. There's the anthocyanin, the blues, okay. There's the carotenoids, the deep orange color. And lycopene, the red ones like tomato and watermelon. All important colors of the rainbow. All the colors. You have a question? Well, ask it. You know, you're not here with me, but you can always email me. I'm jbemis@ccsf.edu. That's me. You can just ask me a question whenever you want. But read the label and set a better table. R. R is for read the label. S is for soy, because they give us important phytoestrogens. Ah, T for turmeric. Turmeric, right, that's that spice. It's the ingredient which makes curry yellow. And as we were talking about on break, it's important to get pepper with your turmeric. So when you get a curry, which is a blend of spices, you get something in it like black pepper, or in the case of our curry Thai spice, it had paprika. That's a kind of pepper. Okay. You use your brain. Yes, use your brain. I'm alive, I'm alert, and I'm enthusiastic. We want to use our brain, the important things for the brain. Folic acid, folate. The real thing, folate, the real thing from the plant. Okay? Blueberries, nuts, carotenes. These are all important for our brain, and some fatty fish. So use your brain. Vitamin E. Okay, vitamin E. And I don't have a good source of vitamin E here. There's probably some in our sardines and our walnuts, but I usually think of oils, for vitamin E. Vitamin E. It's found in the whole grains, and that's why we want to get the whole grain. Like the wheat germ has the vitamin E, so that's why we don't want to just eat white flour. We want to get the whole grain so we get the E. X. We're going to X out trans fats. We're just going to get rid of them. We're just going to X no trans fats. Right, no trans fats. X them out, because why not be healthier? Why not? Why not be healthier? Okay, staying healthy with your immune system, make sure you're getting zinc and other important nutrients like iron, and these can all keep your immune system healthy. Thank you all for your attention. Have a wonderful week. Stay healthy, and remember, wash your hands. Do you wash your hands? Yes, ma'am. Do you wash your hands? Yes, ma'am. See you all again soon. Thank you for your attention.